Aussie, Aussie, angry, Aussie, angry. Okay, Saturday night. Ooh, that's a bit bright. I'm going to adjust that lighting a little. That's a little better. That's a little better lighting-wise. Okay. We're good. We're all good in the hood. You are indeed first tonight, Jeremy. That is you. Good job. Well, first tonight, I'm going to shoot a little bit of video. And hello, Madam Butterfly, who's in second. One I shot last night, one bit of the video didn't work. So and it was literally just the pouring of the cocktail. So I have to reshoot that. And Mrs. Angry said she wanted a cocktail. I said, oh, I'll have to reshoot the thing from last night. Do you fancy... Do you fancy the same cocktail as last night? She said, yes, that was good. And home for the elderly. Hello, hello, hello. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Okay, I need to trim this a little bit. Just a little bit. Wiggle it just a little bit. Remember that? I think that was a 90s song. Everybody wiggle it just a little bit. That's a groove. I think if people referenced acid, it was definitely the 90s. The old acid house scene. Those of a certain age might remember, and those younger may have been told about it. Who knows? You know what I'm talking about, home for the elderly. 2 in a room. Yes. All right, so I've just got to shoot mixing and pouring this cocktail. Won't take long, but I just got to prepare. I don't need the tripod out yet. I just need the light. Okay, let's get this sorted. Just need this. Well, I do have plans to shoot some more cocktail videos tonight. May or may not happen. It's all going to be about vibe. If I feel like doing it, I'm going to do it. If I don't feel like doing it, I won't do it. Because I'm the boss of me and I decide what I do. Dance song? I don't know. I seem to remember there was a refrain in it with them going, acid groove. Maybe I'm misremembering. I don't know. It's actually a pretty shitty dance instruction when you think about it. Wiggle it just a little bit. No, you got to wiggle it a lot. Not proper dancing unless you're wiggling it. Wiggling it a lot. Let me get this out of the shot. Okay, my clear ice is all frosty. I need to torch it. Torch it, I say, to make it clear. Little kitchen flamethrower. I think you're meant to use it for making like creme brulee and things like that. But I use it for various cocktail uses. Okay, get that ready. Let's see. I put the August in here. Here we go. It's the August. Got my jigger. Right, and you know what? I'm going to put it in a coop for Mrs. Angry. Actually. All right, and what else do we want? We want cherries. Cherry baby. Okay. Is that the lyric? Good Lord. Dare I say it? That's a little bit rude. All right. Jab. Okay. First cherry. And jab. Second cherry. Okay. All right. So, back already. I am just going to put some ice in there. Cranberry bitters. Okie dokie, I think we're ready. Let's pour some drink. Okay. We get this action happening. Okay. Okay. And go. Okay. Portion one. And it's not going to last this long at this point. Now let's just stir that to get it cold. Now, it wouldn't hurt to dilute it either. See how this goes. All right. Dang. Okay. Now we want this glass. And this glass. You good there? Yeah. Oh, what the fuck was that? Reshooting it because the GoPro fucked me up last night. Almost did it again. Ooh, this is such a delicious red color. Orange peel. Let's do a twist of orange. little twisted orange. And cherries. Cherry baby. Fuck this. What are you doing to me? Okay. The drinks are poured. That's all I need to do for now. I will just take this out to Mrs. Angry. God damn, that was a whole thing. All right. I'll be back in a minute. Does it feel like it's any different to last night? Good. Yeah. All right. Excellent. Okay. Job done. First cocktail of the night. Well, let's get some. Pepsi bottle out of the way. Oof. Okay. Good Lord. One of your favorite tapes from your kid, Wiggle and Sweat. I remember those compilations. Flogged the heck out of it and every song backwards. Miss Free Love, Throw Your Arms Around Me, Wiggle It, Gonna Make You Sweat. Been thinking about you. Oh, nice. How was that? Taking your boy to see the Minecraft movie. Good stuff. Hyper Blue drink last night. I'm streaming it. Oh. It's fucking yum. And I think it is greatly improved by a couple of dash of cranberry bitters. I mean, that drink's just fucking great. Oh, God. Now I know how good it is. I think every time I run out, because you make a bottle's worth of it, every time I run out, I'm going to do it again and make another one. Might do some variations on it, quite honestly. I mean, let me re-look at the recipe. Auguste. So it's whiskey, aperitif, sweet vermouth, strawberry liqueur, and jam. I mean, I might try it with rum. Make it with rum. Ooh, and then I could use the pineapple amaro instead of the bitter aperitif. Fuck yeah, that's the next one. Oh, then I just have to decide what sort of jam to make it with. A bit dumb, United audience, 3 out of 5. Youngin gave it 4 out of 5. I bet Pat gives it a 10. Although maybe not. I don't know. Every now and then, that boy's full of surprises. Every now and then, when there's one, he goes, nah, that was weird. I've been watching stuff on Prime, new things on Prime. I did watch Mobland, first episodes, the only episode that's on. Into it, really liked it, really want to see more. And they got a new series with Kevin Bacon. What's it called? The Bondsman? He's a bounty hunter, bail bondsman. And he gets the jobs of being a bounty hunter, but chasing demons who've escaped from hell. It was entertaining and I'll probably watch more of it, but I'm not into it as much as I'm into Mobland. Yeah, I did. I'm fucking all in on Mobland. I mean, previously I've gone all in on shows and they've faded a bit. Notably, Alex Cross. I actually saw a preview of the first episode and really liked it. And by the end of it, I was like, okay, I'm kind of glad that's over now. Ray's about to go to work saying if you have a German Shepherd, don't take it to a venue. Chased after security. Good Lord. I mean, I don't know. That person should definitely have the dog taken away from them. Fuck, that is fucking great. The bitters was the trick. Fucking yum. It was Hitler's pet. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I get what you're saying. Is the background more washed out than usual tonight? Okay, now I feel like that did not make the background wash out less. All right, well, what the fuck ever. Ah, fucking yeah. All right, I've already got my next version of this ready in my head. Sometimes they fade mid-season, come back strong towards the end. Yeah, because the Alex Cross one was, a mastermind serial killer, that thing that doesn't actually exist in real life. Serial killers are just assholes. They're not master geniuses. And it just got very silly. I wanted to see it through, but I was just like, okay. No, it just fucking got less enjoyable to watch as the season went on. I tell you that what was really fucking weird was the Netflix series with Robert De Niro in it, 0 Hour, about a cyber attack. I was just like, fuck me, that got stupid. And at one point, they're apparently just, I thought there was going to be some switcheroo, fake out, double bluff. And it's like, no, apparently they're just endorsing torture. And these are the good guys. Hello, Hannah. How are you? So, that show was not great. It was very weird. Rare day at work. No one yelled. Everyone was nice. Only person that cried was your coworker when you were nice to her. Oh my goodness. Well, mark it down in the diary. A good day. I'm glad you had a good day. Not so glad that it's an extremely notable exception, but I'm glad that you had a good day. Oh, the world, right? Am I right? The world. What the fuck is going on with it? Wait, I need my... Dutton injures cameraman with wayward kick. Okay, I have to know what this is. Oh, right. I thought he kicked a cameraman. He kicked a football and hit a cameraman in the head. Good Lord. Let me actually see what I got on my Trello, because this is how I will decide if I'm going to make any more cocktails. Am I in the mood? Because I've already made 5 this week, and I only post 3 or 4 a week. So that already puts me ahead. So I don't have to. The fact it would point out when a customer was nice to us when asked why were they nice, and the answer is like they said thank you. Yeah, it is. Yeah, just being a basic decent human to people who serve you. My God. Oh, okay. Yeah, this Silo had some fans. I haven't watched it. I know it was on your Plex, and I was gonna give it a go because it's based on a quite famous series of books that have weird names like Wool. None of the books are called Silo, I don't think. But what do we got in the next couple of weeks? Last of Us Season 2, Andor Season 2, new season of Doctor Who. So I'm looking forward to all those. And a couple of months down the line, it's still not official, but some months down the line, Star Trek Strange New Worlds, which I'm looking forward to because they seem to be, seems like a couple of episodes are having fun, but then there's also some episodes that are dark as fuck, like when they're fighting those really, really nasty aliens, the Gorn, which in the original series, the guy in a lizard suit where Shatner does really, really bad stage fighting, that creature is not very threatening. The way they've done the Gorn in Strange New Worlds is genuinely fucking terrifying. And it looks like it's getting super dark this season. So it's like some silly episodes to lighten it and some really dark ones. So looking forward to it. Oh, man. That drink is fucking great. And now I'm excited because I've already imagined the next version of it, which I probably won't actually make for months. I was just thinking, because we still haven't made Mexus tea. I should make it for the 4th of July. America! And I'm not that far off. The videos I'm posting are in the 20s in June. So I should maybe make Mexus tea this week and have it as a special 4th of July. This 4th of July, you should be drinking Mexus tea. Yum. Oh. All right. I'm very good with it. Okay, you know what? Okay. These videos, thou shalt not be named at 4th Regiment. How does Difford say to serve them? Just by the by. Oh, there you go. There was just a little headline about Mobland. Superb Guy Ritchie series breaks record with 2.2 million views in a single day. I was one of those views. Okay, Difford's Guide. Let's look up this one. Okay, maybe that wasn't on Difford's Guide. What's the other one? 4th Regiment. I just get so many of them from Difford's Guide. I assume I get all my ideas from there, and they're not all from there. Okay, yeah, that's just, Coop. Okay, cool. Right. Thou shall not be named cocktail. Okay, Boulevardier riff on punch drink. Let's have a look. Alicia Perry. says tequila, mezcal, amaro, sweet vermouth. Wait, what does this look like? I've been making an assumption, which might be wrong. What is this drink like? Bittersweet, Chinese rhubarb, earthy aroma. What's it look like? It's dark. It's not red. Okay. That's cool. I'm not buying every Amaro under the fucking sun. Hey, Celtic, how are you doing? I think it's good they've gone back to weekly releases, big dump. Yeah, well, okay. Well, here's the thing. Mobland, weekly releases. The Bondsman, I think they've dumped the entire series. So it's mix and match on the surfaces. Sometimes weekly, sometimes dump a whole season. I think particularly with their big budget ones, they think are going to be a draw card. It's weekly. It's got no. You got to have a subscription for a couple of months to watch this. And I don't blame them. And I kind of think it's easier to digest. Good. We're all doing well, Celtic. Glad to hear. I've been foraging in the neighborhood today for fruits in the wild. I have mentioned before Lily Pilly. I made really good syrup with. It was in some cocktails I made last night. Mrs. Angry said, "Oh, I saw a different type of Lily Pilly because there are a whole bunch of them." So I went and found that tree today, and it was indeed different. So I'm going to collect some of that and make a syrup with that, maybe compare them. And on the way back, there was this tree that it was really weird. It's like little fruits. They're obviously fruit. They looked like little pom-poms because they had little and apparently the tree is known as strawberry tree. I'll get some pictures of it. So, yep, this is it. I'll show you some pictures of this one. And it was just in my neighborhood, and I'd never seen it before. So this is strawberry tree fruit. You see, it's like the little pom-poms. Wow, I friggin' hate Bing's search. They're like little pom-poms. And it really caught my eye. And I noticed mixed in there some actual strawberries. But I think it's just called a strawberry tree because they very vaguely look like strawberries. And very nice flowers on the strawberry tree too. But yeah, so I picked a bunch of this strawberry tree fruit. And I'm going to make a cocktail syrup with it. Make cocktail syrup with the Lily Pilly as well. Oh, God, I just realized my fucking brain was switched off there. My whole thing of going to this was to look at the serve. It is in a rocks glass. Nice. All right, I'm going to make this one and put it in a rocks glass. Noise. Okay, I'm going to make this one because I got my sexy clear ice already. Don't want to waste it. All right. Time to set up for another video. Okay. Let's go. Oops. Oh. Tell you, you know what? That August cocktail is good diluted a bit. Okay, let's put these cranberry bitters away. Let's put this batch cocktail away. Do. Okay, we want. Let's go Amaro Montenegro. Why not? Right. What's the actual recipe? What am I doing? What am I doing here? What am I doing? Thou shall not be named. Reposado tequila and mezcal. Okay. Let's fucking do it. Sweet vermouth, which I have here. What was I saying? Tequila and mezcal. Reposado. Where's my reposado tequila? Is this reposado? That's añejo. Ooh, I just have a teeny bit of reposado left. And this little bit of mezcal. Okay. Oh, the way my slipper just stuck to the floor. I think I need to mop in here. I think there is, I've spilled sticky stuff on the floor. Occupational hazard when making cocktails. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. All right. Okay. So we're going to make this sucker. Okay. Is that a request for another cocktail? You looking for me?
Yeah.
What would you like?
Gimlet.
A gimlet. Okay.
I'll give you a chance.
Well, you give me the. Don't worry, I'll get it.
I think we're in the middle of something with the ice, weren't you?
Sorry, what?
It looks like you were in the middle of doing something with ice.
Yeah, I didn't have water.
Oh,
All right. Yes, this is Angry Wants a Cocktail, so I'll do it. Who's that? Shieldsy! Hey, how you doing, buddy? Okay. Let's get this happening. I have an idea. I might do an experiment on Mrs. Angry. See if she's up for it. I have to duck out in a second. See if she's up for an experimental version of a gimlet. And then I probably have to do a pee break as well. Wow. Okay. Okay. Starting with la tequila. Is it? 1.5? Okay. Oh, just realized. Yeah, okay, let's go. Lazinga. Yeah. Tequila. Look, if you can say tequila without doing that, you're a better person than me. half an ounce of Amaro. Half an ounce of sweet vermouth. And that's everything. Okay, let's get some ice. That's all the ingredients. Let's get some ice in there. Let's get some ice. Ice, ice, baby. There we go. All right. Let's get this. I'll just stir this. Give it a good old stir. 20 seconds. And we're good. All good in the head. Okay. This one, ooh, this one's going to be interesting. There. Put that there. Put this here. Oops, what am I doing? This here. All right. Okay, put this over here. Best way to dump $1,300. Your PC died. I will say hello to my missus for you. Boulevardier, that's what it's. Right. This we want over here. And this we want back over here. Bounce it off that very white wall. Okay. 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 What do we got here? Let's see what's in it. Okay. Okie doke. That's ready. This is ready. G'day, cocktail lovers. This is one of those cocktails that first caught my eye because of the name. Someone does an interesting name for a cocktail, I'll usually look twice. The actual name of this is Thou Shall Not Be Named. And the starting point was apparently the Boulevardier recipe, but it's diverged quite a bit. It has agave spirits rather than whiskey, and instead of Campari, it has a more herbal Amaro in there. And those all sound good to me, so I want to give it a taste. Ooh, I love it because it's a bit of mezcal in a cocktail, just some smokiness in there, works really well. I'll take you quickly through the ingredients. Oh, I didn't do a picture of it, motherfucker. Okay. 2 agave spirits in this one. We're going with some reposado tequila as the base and a little bit of mezcal in there as well. Like I said, I just love that little smoky kick from the mezcal. Is the car going fast? The 2 modifiers in this, I'm using Amaro Montenegro. I do not actually have the same Amaro as the creator of the cocktail. Can't have everything, but I'm also putting some sweet vermouth in there. So it's relatively straightforward. I'll show you how to make it. In a mixing glass, put 1.5 ounces or 45 mils of reposado tequila, then half an ounce or 15 mils of mezcal, follow that with half an ounce or 15 mils of Amaro, and finally half an ounce or 15 mils of sweet vermouth. Add ice to the glass, stir that for 20 to 25 seconds to chill and dilute the drink, and then I'm pouring that into a rocks glass over a big chunk of sexy clear ice and garnishing it with a twist of orange peel and maraschino cherry on a skewer. Possibly another reason that attracted me this drink when it was recommended to be served in a rocks glass on ice. I went, yes, time to use some sexy clear icing because it's a stirred cocktail and the elements aren't particularly dark. It just looks really nice in the glass. So it's a bit of faffing around to make clear ice. Not that hard. I'll be linking you to a video that shows you by far the easiest way to do it. But some people go, oh, why bother? It looks cool. Why do you need other reasons? If you want other reasons, it actually melts more slowly than regular ice as well. But I'm going with looks cool. So you haven't tried it before, definitely try making some clear ice by following my link. I think it's fun and it's a cool end result. But whatever you do, wherever you're drinking, whether it's clear ice or just cloudy ice, just have a good time. I hope you look after yourself and I hope you come back to see me again sometime soon. But until I do see you again, I'll say cheers. And I gotta take a picture for the thumbnail. I just remembered, but we'll switch a few things off. Okie dokie, arty jokey. Okay, I'm gonna bring this back out. God damn it. I do not have a lot of space to work in here. All right. What do I put my phone? God damn it. All right. Let's take a picture. Let's take a photograph. Let's do it now. All right, that's done. Donezo. Okay. Yeah, I may or may not make a short cocktail video later. We'll see what kind of mood I'm in. All right, let's strain a bit more in there. There's beer in there. Cheer as well. Probably people with games and stories to tell. You'll only know if you open wide and come inside. Does that sound wrong? Hello, Fletcher. How are you doing? Yeah, there was a bit of Italian and a bit of Mexican in that one. I feel like we're talking about internet stuff. I have to admit, I got blown away when I worked at a university. The speeds of the internet on university campus. Well, this was Uni Melbourne, which is one of Australia's internet hubs. Holy shit, the speeds on campus were amazing. That's not bad. It's weird how low key it is, actually. Very drinkable and just a little bit smoky from the mezcal. And I used to have it back to front. I used to think mezcal was a subset of tequila. Tequila is actually a subset of mezcal. So, like, all tequilas are mezcals, but not all mezcals are tequila. Tequila has to be made in specific cities. I think mezcal can be made anywhere in Mexico, I think. Then you get the other ones like, was it Sotol, Raichila, and there's probably some other ones, regional variations. You have tangerine speeds. I don't know what tangerine speeds are. Downloading Red Dead 2, that should be fast with your speeds. It's the agave plant. They're all, the base of them all is agave. So all the big Mexican spirits have a base of from the agave plant. There are rules, like to use the protected names has to be in Mexico, has to be in particular states in Mexico, and it has to be prepared in a particular way. So tangerine is cheap NBN based in Melbourne. There you go. I didn't know that. I learned something today. Is that an offshoot of orange? I was just thinking. That's a different sort of play school with a bear in there and an electric chair. And the people with games in those play schools, my goodness, careful of those games. That's all I'll say. Okay, I should make Mrs. Angry a drink. I just need to, I would love to go to Mexico and tour provincial agave spirit makers, like just people making it on their farm, just really artisanal ones, and just having a taste. That would be awesome. All right, I'm going to disappear for a minute. Do you want music while I'm gone? Like, it literally might be 2 minutes. I could give you some elevator music or an AIDSy video or something. Or, just an empty room while I'm gone. I don't know. What's the vibe? What's everyone feeling? If I have to go away for 2 minutes, do you want anything to keep you company? Music, video, any of these things? I'm open to suggestion on this front. Oh no, Dr. OPL has a migraine. That is not good at all. Mrs. Angry gets migraines too. Migraines, they suck. Again, proof that the idea of a God creator or an intelligent designer is fucking stupid. Why would an intelligent designer build so much random pain into the system? It's stupid. I mean, like, we need to feel pain if there's a dangerous thing, something pointy, something hot, something abrasive. You actually need to feel pain so you reduce the chances of serious injury. But like migraines, period pain, pain of childbirth, cancer, while we're on it, these are not the hallmarks of an intelligent designer. That's my hot take for the evening. God doesn't exist, and if God exists, they're a piece of shit. They're either incompetent or fucking evil. Throwing it out there. Fast building a new PC, 40 minutes. Damn. You're a machine, Chelsea. All right, you know what? No one said anything, so I'm going to put some elevator music on. And I'm going to be gone for about 2 minutes. I like lo-fi the best. Be back soon. All right, what's been happening? We want to share computer components on the Discord. And hey there, honey. Okay, I'm going to quickly make this gimlet for Mrs. Angry. Okay, so we want... Okay, where's the gin? Finger lime gin. Doo-doo. Okay. So, ooh, no, not in the glass, in the shaker. You go down limoncello. Limoncello. Let's do half an ounce. Limoncello. Sugar in the thread. Occupational hazard for liqueurs. Okay. And I'm going to put a little bit of sugar syrup in. Oops. Let's do this. Limoncello. Sugar syrup. Looking yum. And some lemon juice. Are you sucking on a lemon? Are you sucking on a straw? Okay. Let's just trip and go. All right. See how that goes. All right. That's pretty damn good. Mix it up a little bit. Okay. All right. Let's sit down. Sit down and see what's happening. Mrs. Angry's been in quite a cocktail mood lately. Made cocktails for on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Oh, nice. Honey feeling 10 out of 10. I'm liking that. Screen on your PC's water block shows performance stats. Doesn't work properly. Test a lot of stuff, come to the conclusion the screen needs to be reset. Okay. It's weird. I just touched the side of my face. There's a little rough bit of skin there. I feel compelled to get rid of it, which is probably the wrong thing to do. End up scratching myself, but what are you going to do? It's just the way I am. It's the way I am. So not going to stay up super late tonight. Maybe a bit. If we're all vibing, if we're rolling, like it's only 1 hour in. If at the 2 hour mark we're vibing, might stay, but probably for a maximum of 3 hours. We'll see. I mean, I feel like I was responsible last night. Like it was a long-ish stream, 5 hours. I think I only had 5 cocktails. So I was proper Tim Smithed, as in pissed enough that if you're an idiot, you think you're okay to drive. And I absolutely would not have been. But I even remember as I'm going to sleep, I'm just going, I don't feel, I mean, I'm definitely drunk, but I don't feel smashed. I'll probably feel good. And I did. I felt good. Like on the Friday nights when I hit it a little bit hard, something said, I don't really get a hangover like the way people say, I feel like I'm dying, headache. But I maybe feel a little bit off for a lot of the day. Not at all today, which was good. Home for the elderly is pooped. Taking son to see Minecraft. So you had a great day, but yeah, you've burnt out all your energy. I get it. Oh yeah, I have marked that for listening to Home for the Elderly. I didn't really get a chance to listen to any music today. Doing a bit of neighborhood exploration. Taking Mrs. Angry out to an appointment to get new glasses. And editing videos, actually. Enjoyable. We were talking about the meaning of life last night. That was so fun reliving that, actually. Because it's really a collection of sketches, that movie, which is cheating a little if you're putting a movie together. But of course, the Monty Python guys have a lot of experience with sketches. Her ladyship, hello. Are you saying that to me? When I said I was editing videos today? I don't do complex sketching though. I could, and sometimes I feel like I should. But just by myself, I can't motivate myself to do it. I maybe need to be working with someone. So, ideas for different things come out. Heine went photographing birds. Dorky, but test photographer and camera made it being good. Nice. No, I like your photography though, Heine. If you want to post birdie pictures on the Discord, I'm keen. Hey, Pat, how you doing? Ain't nobody got time for that? Yeah, I know. When you're working completely by yourself. It's funny, I was watching a Wheezy Waiter video today. He's old school YouTube. I think he's been on YouTube as long as I have. And he's still going, doing, quite good content. And he's always put more effort into videos and editing than I have. But he was commenting on someone who posted stuff that they were going to quit YouTube because they had gone all in on production. Like they had a team of 7 people for making videos and they were losing money. And so they were going to give up. And Weezy was just going, because it's just him. And he's just like, that is such a different way of looking at YouTube and going into YouTube to what I did. He does have an editor now. But yeah, he's just saying like this person was going, I have to go off YouTube because I can't make money because I was paying 7 people. It's like, motherfucker. It's me. It's always just been me. So that's why I've never really gone in for really difficult editing. My editing software has effects out the wazoo. You got to go to work? Thanks for dropping in and saying hi before you went to work. I really appreciate that. I'm amazed we talked about the meaning of life, didn't mention the dude. I thought we did mention Mr. Creosote a little. We didn't talk about him in depth, definitely. And the fish in the fish tank. The way the movie started, just with the fish and the head was like one of the python, and when they see each other, she's like, morning, and for ages it's just fish saying good morning to each other. Then one of them looks at, oh look, Ralph's been eaten. Makes you wonder, doesn't it? What's it all about? And the bit where Mr. Creosote is vomiting in just unbelievable volumes. Well, literally unbelievable because it's fake. And everyone around him is getting freaked out and leaving. And the waiter doesn't understand why they want to leave. It's like the waiter doesn't realize that people are grossed out by all this vomiting, which was a neat bit, I thought, in saying to people, oh, why are you leaving? Was something wrong? Someone goes, no. I have a very heavy period and I don't want to bleed all over the seats. Like, and the death bit, when Death goes and gets all the people who were having a dinner party. Oh, dear. It's a funny old world. Okay, so I'm torn between, I did have a short video lined up. The 4th Regiment. Do I want to make this? Rye whiskey. It's really simple. I could make this really quickly. The fun thing about this, 3 different sorts of bitters. How different that's, I mean, yeah, okay, you know what? I want to make it. I want to make this one. Make it really quickly. Pat, I am well. Thank you for asking me. You're a gentleman and a scholar. Oh, God, my signal's broken up. So we probably got like either a low frame rate or being all pixely. and it's maybe back now. Okay, hopefully that's not going to happen much tonight. We shall see, I guess. Yes, another bucket and a mop. That was his line when he comes in, like, "Oh, it's a clear, sir. How are you today?" He goes, "Better. Yeah, better. Wonderful. Better the bucket." Oh, yes, the penis song. With all the ridiculous lines here. "But don't take it out in public or they'll put you in the dock and you won't come back." I mean, it's a song that I can identify with. I very much enjoy having a penis. All right, you know what? I'm going to make it short video time. Probably take more time to set up than it will take to make the actual video. But that's just the way these things go. Where are we? No, we've done that show on 4th Regiment. I say rye. Okay, let's do rye whiskey. Okay, putting stuff away. Okay. Tequila. Mezcal. Okay, I can do that. I could probably just pour that little bit of mezcal into the new mezcal bottle. I want that. I don't want that. This goes back in the cupboard. We want all the bitters. Okay, so Peychaud's bitters. Aromatic bitters. And where is my celery bitters? All right. Bitters, B is for bitters. Rye whiskey, let's go gospel. Oh, where's the gospel bottle? Gospel, straight rye whiskey. Saw someone online called it the second best rye whiskey in the world. Bold claim. I'm a fan of the gospel. They haven't done a limited edition in a while. Try to be good, but probably if the gospel brought out a limited edition, get it. Oof, there's an Archie Rose one coming up that I don't think I'll be able to resist. So, if Archie Rose are being nice to me, they'll make it really expensive. Because you know what I can resist? Spending $250. Did they actually mention the one-eyed trouser snake in that song? Because that was Barry McKenzie. Had a whole song about his one-eyed trouser snake. Okay. How was that? All right, that looks good. So we get everything ready. Get ready, because here I come now. Never met a man made me feel the way that you do so much. Oh dear. Such a creature of habit. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Whiskey. Sweet vermouth. Okay. Oh wait, it's orange bitters, not aromatic. Okay. Where's my orange bitters? Okay. Okay, Petrol's bitters. Smashing stuff up here. Orange bitters. I'm making so much mess. I have to clean up in the morning. Celery bitters. All right. That's all that. Let's add some ice. Oh, how much ice do I have? I've got a fair bit of ice left in there. Good. Oh, I'll do this one as well. All right. Make a Nora glass, I think. Okay. Starting again. Let's stir this sucker. I've decided gonna use a different glass, one that I haven't used for a little while. Right, let's try that. Oh, bumped into my shelves. If I give that a freaking off on it. Okay. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's do this. All right. Out of your Dakota. Switch it on. All right. Let's put all these lids back on. The sound of sensation across the whole nation. Radio goodies. Boom. G'day, cocktail lovers. This is a Manhattan variation called a Fourth Regiment. It's an equal parts sweet vermouth and rye whiskey cocktail, but three different sorts of bitters in it. And they are really quite different bitters. That's what caught my eye. I was very intrigued as to how much difference to the taste this was going to make. So let's find out, what does it taste like? It's got that very distinctive Manhattan flavor, but the bitters really have taken it somewhere else. Let me show you how to make it. In a mixing glass, put 1.5 ounces or 45 mils of rye whiskey, then 1.5 ounces or 45 mils of sweet vermouth. And then we're doing 2 dashes of Peychaud's bitters, following that with 2 dashes of orange bitters, and then 2 dashes of celery bitters. Add ice to the glass, stir that for 20 to 25 seconds to chill and dilute the drink, and then strain that into a chilled coupe, just using a maraschino on a skewer as a garnish. When you think of changing up recipes, it's often, when you think of changing up recipes, you often think of changing the spirit or the modifiers, and that makes sense. This is an interesting example. Doing something with the bitters component of cocktail takes it to a whole different level. And it's not necessarily better in my mind than a traditional Manhattan, but I like having variations and I like exploring things. And that's what I've done with this one. And maybe you'll like it too. The Fourth Regiment. Cheers. Not a super fan of this one, I have to admit. Okay, I'm going to turn everything off and sit down. Yeah, I feel like I'm sweating. And it is not particularly warm this evening. Yeah, fuck it. That's all I have to do. Okay, what have you been quoting while I've been gone? I'm Theory. 3 cheers for your Willie or John Thomas. Hooray for your one-eyed trouser snake. Your piece of pork, your wife's brand, your Percy or your cock. You keep it up, you can slip it in a sock. But don't take it out in public or they'll stick you in the dock and you won't come back. Oh, thank you very much. And if I remember, the audience are like clapping, oh, terribly witty. It's like, and it's just like an incredibly silly, childish song, and everyone's going, oh, how witty, how wonderful. Which I appreciate. Oh, dear. Oh, God, okay. My internet's fucking up again. I don't know. I don't know what's going on, people. Whole goddamn thing. All I'm going to say, it's a whole goddamn thing. Anyway, I was going to finish off my expensive whiskey tonight. I think I might have made a mistake with that vermouth, actually. Yeah, that's what I thought. I keep... Oh, it's doing it again. It's doing it again. It's actually little... You can't see it, but right there, I get an indicator saying my bandwidth. He is online. He's gaming. More pixely. Yeah, the bandwidth went... fakakta. It's... oh, man. It just keeps chopping. Ooh, nice. You put the bird pics up. Excellent. Oh, man. Like, this looks so bad it might cut the stream out. Holy crap. Okay, hopefully not. Oh, wow. Oh, my God. There's no point putting the pictures up on all pixely. Got to give it a couple minutes. Oh, is this an F1 thing? They've changed the colors on the Red Bull F1 cars. You like it? You like the rising sun on the nose? Nice. Oh man, I literally don't know what's happening with this fucking bandwidth. But it's fucking up at the moment. Okay, I'm hoping it doesn't cut out completely. I'm hoping it comes back. Oh, man. Huh. Yeah, that needed a vermouth with a stronger flavor. I got this rosé vermouth because it was on special, and I'm starting to think it was a mistake. I will never pause my porn downloads. The porn downloads are important. I'm like home in a vending machine. Even though it's obvious my porn downloads are the problems, I'm not stopping. I am actually on the 50/20 plan, which should be fine. Oh, we'll have to look into it. I don't frickin' know what frickin's happening right now. This is not really happening. And then she said, "You bet your life it is," which, I find genuinely confusing. Which is no. I was going to say there's no pause in my porn downloads, but there's got to be some furry stuff in there. There just has to be. You can't watch a lot of porn without furry stuff showing up. That's what I'm saying. You're on the 100 plan. Yeah, but see, the 100's download, and this is upload that we're worrying about here. Hey, slow downloads. That's fair. Okay, maybe the pixely thing. Yeah, you got to have a bit of variety. I reckon you just got to have a bit of variety in life. And also, I mean, if I'm going to watch porn, it might be stuff that I don't do, is what I'm saying. Because, I have sex. So just watching people have sex, I can watch myself have sex. But when people doing stuff that I don't do, it's like, oh, okay, now we're getting interesting. Now we're getting interesting. Yeah, and it is for porn. That is a fun song. Was that Avenue Q with their Sesame Street-like puppets? It's like filming a golf swing. Well, okay. Film your golf swing to improve it. So, I guess you could film your own sex life and see if you can pick up any pointers. Hello, butterfly. It's raining, not helping much. And you just come back to us talking about porn. I did not. Oh, you missed me talking about that stuff. I feel like I was fairly restrained last night. 5-hour stream. And I think I only had 5 cocktails. Now, any health professional is going to be fucking mortified at the fact that I said I had 5 cocktails and that was restrained. But yeah, no, I feel like I was good. I don't know. Do you do what Greg Norman does? I don't know. But I was not even slightly under the weather today, but I did have my bacon baguette because that's the way, I like it. You had 0 beer. Pat he had a beer and a Jack and Coke. Safa, I believe the short answer is yes. Can Muslims drink drinks that are purporting to be the flavor of an alcoholic drink, but there's 0? Yeah, it's alcohol that's the issue. See, we do this metaphor about porn in the 80s. Lots of bush. Yeah, Pat's dad came in and told him it was past his bedtime. He's a bit of a ledge, Pat's dad. I'm saying hello to us. Loves shit talking me. That's always a bit of fun. Think he likes that Pat gets to do the on-air, the online hangs. It was very funny. Pat getting the bedtime call. But that's good. His dad's been responsible. Just young Patrick, you'll do shit, don't you? But again, I'll say, was it just a metaphor? When Pat's Dead said time to go to bed, is that actually code for time to get out there and start putting people to sleep? I mean, maybe that could have been a code word. Pat's seen that. Pat's seen so many things. No, well, you're the only one who asked that question. And I had a U Foods microwave thingy. Tortellini carbonara. It's yummy. They make good stuff. So I had some of that. Yeah, you always come back to life when we're talking about weird shit. That's what happens. That is absolutely what happens. Yeah, the problem with that cocktail, from my perspective, it didn't have much taste, which is weird because it had a fair bit of rye whiskey in it. But anyway, so I can get free U Food sent to you. They try to hook people in. I have to ask Pat if he's ever watched Pulp Fiction, actually. We'll have to set him a task. Watch Pulp Fiction on a streaming thing. Oh, we sure do. 3.5 bathrooms. So we got kind of 2 full-sized bathrooms. Our ensuite has a jacuzzi, which doesn't work, so it's just a big bath and a shower. There's another full-size bathroom that has a bath, and it does have a shower thing, but I don't have one. And then there's like a little one that's just a shower stall. 3 as well, which is nice. 8 out of 10, not as good. Pat loves his fucking horror. He's hanging out for Megan 2.0. So for your parents' place, 2 people have showers time. Oh yeah, no, it's actually a bad idea for people to have showers at the same time. It does affect the water. So we make an announcement when we're having a shower. I'm having a shower. No one else have a shower. Try to avoid running taps. Definitely don't put on the washing machine or the dishwasher. You'll never let go that he gave the Nun 2 out of 10. Yeah, that was too weird for him. Oh shit, the bandwidth went fucked again. I literally don't know. Sometimes I think it's so bad it's actually going to cut the stream out altogether. If you all can deal with me at a slow frame rate and being all pixely, I'd probably look better that way. You know what? That didn't have enough taste. I need to make something that has a lot of taste. Sorry, he gave the Nun 2 10 out of 10. Okay, he fucking loves horror. Dr. Abigail, you dated someone who had custom double shower design with 2 shower heads, room for 2 people to have shower. Wow, that does sound good. Yeah, I might as well be on dial-up at this point, Safa. Rich people have fucking trippy showers. I've seen it online. I never actually had ISDN. I leapt from dial-up to cable. Fun fact, one of my many contract jobs was working with Telstra when they were trying to get ISDN to work. It was extremely interesting because they were trialing both dialer software and the infrastructure. And we'd be like technicians would be at a fucking interchange and just be going, okay, now we're plugging the thing in. So we're going to see how long it stays up and what speeds we get. It was actually quite interesting. But that was a long time ago. That was in the 90s. Actually, no, it was probably the early 2000s. I don't even remember. I'm old. Brain doesn't work anymore. My acoustic coupler isn't seated properly. Sure, that could be it. See, my technical knowledge is so bad, I don't know if you're taking the piss or not. Safa, how the fuck do you not get that I don't know what year it was? I could literally look up my old resumes and tell you, but I don't fucking know. And no, I am not going to go and look up my resumes right now. Well, that's it. You could actually do that. When did Telstra introduce ISDN in Australia? That would tell you. Okay, I'm going to have a little spray because this is so far in the past and it doesn't matter. And I'm not naming names. But, okay. This engagement with Telstra. I wasn't working for Telstra. I was working for a consultancy that was doing work for Telstra. For the ISDN. And so at one point, because it involved all these different things, legal and technical and sales, and Telstra at that point was extremely siloed, and different silos didn't really talk to each other and were often antagonistic. So our task as this consultancy was just to make shit happen. And it seemed like it was all going fine. And then someone just on the administrative side didn't do something they should have done. And it fucking threw everything out of whack. And it wasn't even technical. It was like a legal and contractual thing. And we couldn't go ahead until this got fixed. And when we realized that was a problem, it was like an email, and I'm going like, okay, you know what? We've just got to get this to work. I'm going to go over there and I'm going to work with them until it works. And there was this guy that I had to deal with. And he was a young guy. He was basically the secretary to an executive at Telstra. And it clearly made him a bit insecure that he was a secretary. That wasn't his job title, but it's what he was. And there's nothing wrong with being a secretary, a personal assistant to an executive. But this guy clearly was insecure about always trying to flex power to show, I'm not just a secretary, I got power. Anyway, so when I worked at this one guy, he'd fucked up and the whole thing was difficult. And I went, I'm just going to go over there and fix it. And this guy goes, and because it was someone else, and because and he went, well, it's his problem. He caused it. He's got to fix it. And I was like, I know, but what we want is a solution. So I'm going to go over there and fix it. And he replies back, what part of it's his problem don't you understand? And I just went, you fucking little cunt. And I just went to my boss and said, see this? Never put me in direct contact again, because I'll punch him in the fucking face. If he does this bullshit attitude shit with me, because he's insecure about his job, so he's trying to flex, because just because I'm a secretary, I'm still a man. I will punch that little fuck in the head. And my manager went, yeah, wow, what a dick. That guy is obviously a dick. And I went, yep. And if I see him again, I'm going to tell him he's a fucking dick. So basically, I'll leave it in your hands that him and I are never in the same room, because I'm going to punch the little motherfucker. No, it wasn't even a deputy manager. It was a senior executive. But he was clearly insecure because of the whole gender role thing. The secretary PA thing, 99% of them are women. And he was clearly insecure about it. But acoustic couplers for young people, you had the whole, oh, is that what it was? I remember those. The thing where you put the phone onto it, and that was a modem. I had one of those, but I do remember them. No, I never fucking saw him again, because it was only a short-term engagement for me. But I said to the boss, just don't put me and him in the same room, because I just want to punch him in the fucking head. Not assistant deputy manager, assistant to the deputy manager. Yeah, I get what you're saying. But yeah, it's just like, it was so clear this fucking dweeb was insecure because he was in a job where 99% of people in that job were women. And it's just like, stop York. Hello, Sinroy. How are you? Lovely to see you. Okay, at this point, my stream is probably breaking up. I'm just getting warning. My bandwidth is being for shiz tonight. And also because I don't recognize your username. And so whenever someone from Twitch joins, I feel compelled to say, like, hey, StreamYard to restream to multiple platforms. Most people actually watch me on YouTube. Some people watch me on Twitch. Some people even occasionally watch me on Facebook. And hello there, ugly bucktooth freak. Hello. That's a hell of a handle. That is a hell of a scream. And thumbs up to you. Oh my God, my bandwidth is for shit tonight. If you were Australian, you'd be bloody angry as well. I mean, I'm not angry at how shit my bandwidth is tonight. Well, I feel like it's particularly bad tonight. I keep getting warnings, and sometimes I miss it, and then someone will tell me, like, oh no, the bandwidth's gone to shit. You're all pixely and slow frame rate. It's a real fucking thing tonight. I am not impressed. I am not impressed at all. You know what I'm going to do? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make another alcoholic beverage. I'm going to use up my expensive whiskey in a way that would mortify the guy who owns the company. I had this whole talk last night. Oh shit, I left my phone over here. All right, come on, switch that. Let's put that in there. Here we go. Here we go. It's both my rarest and most expensive. You can't get this. This doesn't exist anymore. Yeah, and it's all. I might keep the bottle because it's a special label. It's got a little hand-drawn cartoon on it. It's nice. You know what? I'm going to top it up a little with the regular double wood. Oh, you know what? That's up a space on my whiskey shelf, so something can come out of the forbidden cupboard of mystery. What whiskey's in here? Nova. Nova deserves to be out here. My favorite. Let's have a bottle of Nova out here. You're good. You can do it. You can do it. Come on. Just that's the. Yeah, there we go. Got so many stone whiskeys there. Okay. Whiskey. Sugar syrup. Oh my God, that sugar syrup's good. And aromatic bitters. You know what? I'm going to put a little bit of orange bitters in too. Orange bitters is good in an old fashioned. Just a bit. All right. Let's come back and talk to the people saying. Is that your response to my bar? That's only part of it. That's the spirits. The mysterious cupboard of mystery has all the spirits and the liqueurs and some overflow spirits. Bit of both. Little column A, little column B. As I say, and look, I legit don't blame anyone who sees that because very few people have that much booze in their home. Very few. I actually know people more, but very few people have this much booze in their home. I do not blame anyone who goes, "Oh, you an alcoholic," but that's always from people who don't know alcoholics because alcoholics don't have collections. Alcoholics just have empty bottles. Hey, Nug, how you going there? If anyone can hear me with my crappy, it's just for shit tonight. It's like particularly bad, the bandwidth tonight. I don't know, it's in and out, as the actress said to the bishop. Oh my God, that's so fucking good. Damn, maybe I need to get another Bakery Hill whiskey. It's like early YouTube. We're being retro tonight. You have some kegs in your living room. Many small bottles, big ones. Okay, I don't have kegs. You know what I have here? I have barrels. They're just 1 liter barrels, and I age things in them. And from what I've been told, because there's so little and there's a lot of surface area contact, aging something in that for 6 months is like aging something in a big barrel for 3 or 4 years. So I have 3 barrels there. One currently has a cheap Australian whiskey called Ned. And I've learned cheap whiskies taste much better after they're in the barrel for 4 months. And the other one actually has new make rye spirit, which I'm going to leave in there for 6 months. And that whiskey when it comes out. Last time I did it with the new make rye spirit, it was extremely yummy. And the third one, I actually just emptied a cocktail out of. It's got red wine at the moment, putting some flavor in the wood. No, I don't distill. I have been tempted because you can get small stills where you could do some distilling. I haven't done it yet. I might one day. It's also like people say, if I won Lotto, I'd do it. If I won Lotto, I'd start a distillery just for fucking fun. A big old distillery. Look into Oh, I've seen that actually. Excellent tips, Inrod. I've actually seen that. Madam Butterfly, inflation is now on the tug of the war for that. I'm not exactly sure what that means. You're really getting into the sticky date puddings at the moment, Safa. So it's like an air fryer, but for distilling. Yeah, there you go. As long as I go. And oh God, the bandwidth is going to shit again. I don't know, man. Yeah, yes. I think we've talked about air stills before, haven't we, Dr. Abigail? It's I might do it one day because it's kind of a fun idea. Oh my God. Old-fashioned, made with a really expensive whiskey, and it's very nice. Ooh, it's very dark and earthy, old-fashioned. It's really nice. Carrot cake, you're going mad for ice cream. I normally treat myself, I go to the supermarket and they have a box of 4 ice creams on a stick. I get something that's on special. You eat more sweet food in cold weather. Yeah. I don't have cake I had a Biscoff donut today. I'd taken Mrs. Angry down to the shops to get new glasses. And I was waiting for look, there's a donut shop. I shouldn't, because I'm a fat bastard. But it's like, I'm going to get a donut. And it was this big donut with Biscoff crumbs on the top and cream on the inside. Pretty good. So you're over the moon. The old Macs was so expensive. 4,000 is like 11 grand today. God damn. No, I have to admit, dude, I also love carrot cake. No, the shops weren't that busy. There were people, but it wasn't super busy. Just suburban, the suburban shopping strip. Like the big malls and stuff, Southland and fucking the other one, Chadston, probably busy as fuck, but I don't go to them on the weekend. That's crazy shit. Oh, and the parking. People go fucking feral about the parking in those big shopping malls. when it's busy. It's like, no, this is crazy town. What the fuck is going on here? I will have nothing to do with this craziness. And okay, I'm getting a warning at the moment. My bandwidth is absolutely shit. My God, it's so bad. God damn it. I don't know. Maybe it's a sign. I should be going to bed. I got to finish my old fashioned first. Hey, Home for the Elderly. Did I talk last night about the limited edition whiskey Archie Rose are talking about bringing out? Because I try to be good, and I've resisted heaps of sales and things, but Star would bring out the Pedro Jimenez. I couldn't resist. Archie Rose are bringing one out where the whiskey was aged in barrels that had orange curacao. I did talk about it. I talked about it tonight, did I? When I was filming. Oh my God. It's just it sounds so good. The flavor that would be in a barrel that had been used to age orange curacao and then aging a single malt whiskey in it. Oh my God. But I am so hoping Archie Rose put an outrageous price that they don't want to get. So they had all these special single malts. They were like $250, $275. I was like, cool. Thanks for pricing them like I, because I am not fucking buying them. And I always talk about the emails I get from Nick's Wine Merchants. They sometimes have unbelievable specials. I'm really tempted. They haven't released it yet, so I don't know what the price is going to be. But the last lot of single malts they released were like $250, and I'm like, oh fuck no. But the Star was $150, which I think is a lot, but it's like, this is a special one. I'll get it. Nick's advertised an American whiskey finished in the same sort of sherry barrels, Pedro Jimenez, and it's West Colorado, and their shit's really good. I've had a couple bottles of High West whiskeys before, and they're really good. And it's like, that is a weird coincidence. Limited release, High West Pedro Jimenez barrel whiskey, and it's basically the same price as the Starward one. And I was like, damn. Nick's, I think they are physically in Melbourne. Noog, speaking of drinking, finish with Captain Morgan's that you got in 2021. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of Captain Morgan. Use it in cocktails, I guess. I missed Madam Butterfly's question. How much did you pay very first computer? Oh my God. Okay, so my very first computer was an SX33. It was like a generic IBM compatible PC that the default, I bought it just when Pentiums came out. So the non-Pentium computers got cheap. So it was an SX33, and the guy in the shop upgraded the processor to a DX66. That's a processor that ran at 66 megahertz. It was a 486. The first computer paid money was a 486. The processor was running at 66 megahertz. We have processors that run at gigahertz now. And this was 66 megahertz, the processor. Yeah, the 486s got cheap. It was $2,000, which was cheap because the Pentiums had come out. So that was a shitty, underpowered computer. The desktop computer you would get for $2,000 today is about 100 times better than my first one. Look, only you drink. Havana Club is actually pretty good. It's pretty good with rum and coke. Okay, you know what? Noog, you're a rum guy. Just something to take under notice. Like if you ever see it, here's my favorite sipping rum. I will just get it out for you. Good in cocktails too, but in terms of just having a rum to drink, Diplomatico Reserva, which I think you could get without too much trouble. I think it's Venezuelan. Where is this from? Yes, this is a Venezuelan rum. So you probably can't get it in the US because of the antipathy to Venezuela. But this one, Diplomatico Reserva, is my favorite sipping rum. Also very good in cocktails. Just throwing it out there for your consideration. The hard drive on my 486 was so small I could only have one game installed on it at a time. I would have to finish playing a game, then uninstall it, a new game. There we go. Back in those days, PCs were current for the time, always priced around 3,000. Yeah, and it's like laptops for the longest time. An entry-level laptop was $2,000, and as each generation went up, what an entry-level laptop would go, but it was always $2,000. Now you can buy laptops for like $200 or $300, and they're very serviceable. Amazon has it for 30 quid. So yeah, just fire away, Noog. That's my little call. If you're a rum guy, this one is delightful. You know what? I'll even have a sip of it. Where's one of my tasting glasses? You know what? I'll fucking put it in here. Fuck it. Okay, I'll give you some tasting notes. A little bit of rum. All right. You're asking, did my 486 have a CD player? Fuck no. That was over-the-top technology in the 90s. It had a disk drive. You had a Pentium 200, 2 hard disks, both. See, oh my God, my 486 was nothing compared to that. Your first PC had AMD gigahertz for CPUs, yeah. Like I said, mine was 66 megahertz. Your 386 had a... Jesus, that's fucking fancy. I definitely don't think my I'm stretching my memory here. Definitely my 486 had a CD-ROM. I could be wrong. I just don't remember. Okay, just for you, Noog, tasting notes. It's just so fucking easy to drink. Well, it's like sweet brown sugar and that overripe fruit flavor you get from a lot of rums, like overripe. This is like overripe. Some rums have this flavor that's kind of like overripe bananas. It's that sweetness that's just starting to get a bit funky. All you did with a CD-ROM was play videos the size of a 50-cent piece and Encarta. Oh my God, I remember Encarta. Microsoft really thought that was going to be a big thing. Then the internet came along and Wikipedia. Ooh, what's in it? It's like, caramel, almost like a burnt pine. Have you ever put pineapple on a barbecue? It's got a little bit of that going on. Just that burnt sugar flavor, a bit caramel, a bit like burnt pineapple. Oh man, it's fucking yummy. Your third PC was a Pentium 3. Damn. Oh yeah, the Intel ads with the Blue Man Group. I remember those. Internet problems. Internet kids today wouldn't understand the struggle. Floppy disks and dial-up. Dial-up was diabolical, honestly. Holy shit. Like, I was actually explaining the real Rick rolling to someone. Like, most people just today still know the concept of Rick rolling, giving people something. Rick Astley doing Never Gonna Give You Up. But I explained to someone, and they didn't know it. I explained to them the other day, the original Rick rolls was dial-up internet when we would be downloading songs, and it would take, depending on your internet connection, it would take anywhere from 5 minutes to half an hour to download a single song. And people would do this trolling thing from the sites where stuff was uploaded, where they would name a file as like the latest song that everyone wanted. And so you're clicking download, and between 5 and 30 minutes to download it to your PC. And then you click play. And what you use? So that was the original Rickrolling, where you mislabeled a sound file and said it was like the latest hit song that everyone wanted, and it was actually Rick Astley doing Never Gonna Give You Up. Those were the days. Those were the days. Because you invested some serious fucking time into downloading stuff with dial-up. So, I mean, probably, I don't know. That sounds like when ISDN started in Australia. I don't know, though. You did with Joyride by Roxette? Yeah. I still remember the first music track I downloaded with dial-up because a friend recommended it. It was Perfect Drug by 9 Inch Nails. That was the first song I downloaded over a dial-up connection on the internet. I also remember the first pirated CD someone gave me when home writable CDs, ROMs became a thing, and a friend ripped an album, actually gave it to my partner, not to me, but the first sort of pirated CD I ever got in my life was The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. Excellent album. For the elderly, a friend who would stay over the weekend, sleep in the lounge, set a timer, play Joyride to wake him up, turn up the amp, add bolt to it. Oh, that's fucking great. Did I ever lose? What's LW, Safa? Blowing you fool, I love you, out of the amp. Nice. Safa, I never had a Discman, but I kind of think they could. Yes, no, that's the other thing. I never used LimeWire, but yes, LimeWire was full of viruses. I just did direct download from some things. But yeah, that was a joke back in the day, downloading stuff from LimeWire that would fucking nuke your PC. I do remember my partner downloading an attachment which turned out to be quite a well-known macro virus that would fuck up Excel. And it was super weird and I didn't know what was happening. But I worked at how you literally just had to delete a file that got old and Excel would work again. And after the fact, then I looked up, and then I found So, oh yeah, it was this attachment that was going around on emails that would put an Excel macro into your Windows PC that would fuck up Excel. But yeah. Your sister had an Akai CD player, didn't work with burnt CDs. Some Walkmans did, yeah. I never had one, so I don't know. Ben and Butterfly. Kids today wouldn't understand struggle going to do legal side. It was crazy. You had a Sony CD Walkman, played them fine. I think I had one, and it might have even been a Sony. I had one portable CD player anyway, before everything moved to MP3s. It's just ridiculous. Dr. Abigail, you have to go. Your home planet needs you. Yeah, migraine's kicking your ass. Do get some sleep. I mean, it's 10 o'clock. I'm probably not going to last much longer. My bandwidth keeps going in and out. Mrs. Angry has messaged me yet. I'll probably go to bed when Mrs. Angry goes to bed, which could be anywhere from now to an hour from now. She's playing Diablo 2 on the Switch at the moment. She's super into it. Home for the elderly. Reminds you, same friend rode a motorcycle, had a Sony CD Walkman, burning a CD, the Beck album. Had a joyride, fun. LimeWire was the go-to. Oh, so many viruses. Since you closed the door, I almost died laughing. Look, literally, I invoked Mrs. Angry messaging me. All right, you know what? That's gonna be it for me. Mrs. Angry is going to bed. So I'm going to go. Oh, yeah, and right on cue, the fucking bandwidth is fucking up again. Motherfucker. Okay. You know what? I'll probably do a Sunday night stream. Probably very chill. I'm definitely not going to make any cocktail videos. I mean, unless I do. I reserve the right to contradict myself from moment to moment because that's just how I am. All right, so I'm doing this thing where I put a bit of flavor in the cup. I got my liqueur here, my brown sugar liqueur. Put a splash in this glass. Ooh, that's actually a little bit more than I intended. But you know what? That's okay. It's like my on-air sign. So, Dr. Abigail is probably already gone. You did promise. Just be careful, or I will tell you all about old people sex. It'll put you off your food. Where is it? I'm just going to go. Oh, yeah, because this is you. Where is this? Look. If I switch this on, it's just going to flare out and I won't be able to see it. So, Dr. Abigail, you did promise at one point to investigate using a dimmer on that. See, now it just flares out. I switch it on and we can't. Oh, look, you can kind of see it if I do that. It's a whole thing. This was a geek out night, wasn't it? This is very geeking out. All right, I'm going to switch that off. Maybe if I had a bit of webcam to it. Madam Butterfly, you're going to get a switch too? No. I'm going to pour my liqueur in here. Oh, man, that is so fucking good. Yeah, I thought I actually had a solution to that. I put some black paper on the back of it, but it didn't work. But Dr. Abigail did promise at some point she could maybe come up with a dimmer to put on it. And maybe that's the case. All right. Oh, man, where's my cherry? I'm going to eat my cherry before I go to bed. All right. Oh, my God, that's so fucking yummy. Yeah. Yum. All right. You all take care. See you another time, probably for a Sunday night stream. Oh, daylight saving. I might stop Sunday night stream. I may or may not stop Sunday night streams. Well, I don't snore that much with the CPAP machine on. Maybe a little bit, but definitely not like when I sleep without the CPAP machine. But I'll see you fine and funky folk another time. But I'm going to say bye for now. Bye. I just clicked on the shutdown button and I missed it. So we'll try that again. Bye.
You are totally fucked!